Here's the money shot, kids. This is the chart that you need to just sit back, chill the fuck out. Bitcoin is exactly following total liquidity. And it says we keep going into the end of the year. Could be something to do with the yellow fruit. I don't know. Who's to say that? We don't mention it. We don't talk about it. We summon it by wearing it. We'll come on to that in a minute.
To total liquidity index, one of Raoul Powell's go-to metrics when analyzing the macro landscape, called liquidity drives in markets, and Raoul emphasizes how total liquidity, the combined cash flows from the Fed, central banks, and fiscal policy sets the stage for asset movements across stocks, bonds, and crypto. The index helps predict when risk on assets will rally or when defensive plays might take center stage. Right now, with liquidity injections stabilizing, it looks like markets could start bottoming out, hinting at potential opportunities for crypto traders and equity investors.
Julian showing the same chart that I showed earlier is like, chill the fuck out, people. This thing is ripe. Weekly Bollinger Bands, about as tight as ever been. Every time that happens, yellow fruit tend to occur. They tend to ripen pretty fast. I'm flipping through charts. The chart that we did have in the past that is not working perfectly is like ETH this time versus last time. The Bitcoin version is actually better. The ETH version, yeah, ETH is trading like a piece of shit. I think it's just lost its narrative. I actually think they've overbuilt blockchain capacity for the demands of the chain via the layer twos. Overbuilding blockchain capacity, I think, was a calculated move in terms of a longer term future for the chain. I actually am not long-term negative over it. I just think, yeah, they got excess capacity right now for the market. I mean, ETH is the big daddy of smart contract platforms. I mean, there's still all the talents, all the developer talent, applications, the finance sector will build on it. It's all still there for ETH. The story's still there, but I think they've built a bit of excess capacity as they've scaled it using Vitalik's scale model, and we'll find out whether it was right or wrong to do that. I actually think it might work. I think it might pay off. That by doing what they did today means that it's a multi-trillion-dollar blockchain in the future. But let's see. The other one's a killer chart is ETH today versus Bitcoin back in the previous cycles. So Bitcoin ETH, generally directionally right? There's nothing really you want to concern yourself over. Presidential election years, nobody really cares who gets elected because the market goes up. Now, I think a Trump victory probably may extend the cycle in terms of magnitude, but the amplitude is probably the same. It just goes up. And it's from this period, end of October, really. That period now is like the correction we're having today. Think about that. And then the rest looks kind of like something down there. You know what I'm talking about. Pick up a boring chart. Business cycle. Those of you who are not crypto people here, the business cycle. The interest rate market, how it's moved, is indicating the ISM, the business cycle for manufacturing, is about to rise. That will paper over a lot of sins. It will allow a lot of cyclical stocks, commodity plays, all of this to really start working. We're starting to see commodities starting to work. Really, the ISM is yet to turn higher. The next 12 months will be nothing more than the business cycle going up. The business cycle going up will drive all of your favorite stocks and make you all look like investing geniuses. We are generally all morons. And if the business cycle can make us look like geniuses, we'll take any victory we've got. So I'll take that. It means basically you throw a dart into the stock market and everything goes up when you buy it. So we're at that point. It starts with the growth cycle, the macro summer and macro spring is really all about the growth stocks and the crypto. And then it starts as the summer macro summer. This is not the summer season. This is the third year of the everything code cycle. That's when the cyclical stocks start performing as the ISM has come up. ISM has been really sticky on the lows, right? Look at this. This pattern we've not seen really, even then, the 2000s wasn't quite the same. So it's been sluggish. And it's one of the reasons I think the Fed will continue to cut rates, and we're not seeing an inflationary environment. And we'll talk a bit about bonds and stuff in a bit. That's that chart flipping through. General business conditions in the future are going up. New orders expectations going up.
Powell often highlights altcoins as a percentage of Bitcoin's total market cap. For Raoul, this ratio is a powerful way to gauge the risk appetite in the crypto market. When altcoins start gaining on Bitcoin's market cap, it often signals a shift from conservative crypto assets to more speculative plays, meaning investors are feeling more bullish and confident. For Raoul notes that when this ratio starts to rise, it usually aligns with a broader crypto rally as capital flows into projects beyond Bitcoin. Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. We appreciate the support and hope you enjoyed the video.
ISM, that turn in the ISM matters, because guess what? When the business cycle goes up, we've all got a bit more money because our businesses are doing better. We might get a pay rise, all of this shit. And your mortgages are tending to fall. So we're spending less money on our mortgages or our car service payments or whatever it may be. And guess what? Altcoins go up as a percentage of market cap in relation to the business cycle. Everything is the business cycle. This is what I've been trying to tell you. Crypto is macro. Everything's fucking macro. It's all the same thing. You could change altcoins and turn it into small caps in equities, or you can turn it into credit. You can do whatever you want. They're all the same thing. It's all risk. It's all allocation of our liquidity, our capital into markets based on how we feel, which is the business cycle. So as the business cycle turns up, alt season. That's that inverse head and shoulders I talked about of the of alt season. This is previous bull markets. Obviously, the first bull market we can discount. Second one, 11 to 13, that was wild. I was involved in that one. So when I first started investing, Bitcoin was, where was I in that one? I can't remember. Bought it at 200, got to 2000, was kind of like blown away. These are the percentage returns. And then, you know, the returns have come down a bit over time, as we can see, as adoption curves. We're right here, right? Kids, it's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. Literally all normal. So if we can stop the drama, I'd appreciate it. There's too much of it everywhere. Everyone's just too involved, because the problem is the engaging Twitter accounts, and I follow them too. I'm guilty of this. I like Ansem or well, any of these people who I follow and like. Yeah, I've been following credible crypto. He's like, he's a long-term bull, but his short-term time horizons are bearish and it could fall from here. Other people are this and that. It's a real skill as an investor. Fuck, we're going to run so out of time. No, overtime, because I'm not going to cut you off. We're going to run so overtime. It's 5:45 Cayman time. We're 45 minutes in and we haven't gone to questions yet. So we're going to run so overtime. But what happens is, as a long-term investor, you're kind of just waiting for this. But there's a lot of, oh my God, it's going down, it's going up. And their time horizon is much shorter. And it fucks with your head. So it's a real skill set to learn. It kind of hurts you when you're hearing, oh my God, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going to do. And you're forgetting what game you're playing, which is like, I bought it somewhere when it was low in crypto winter or crypto spring. And I'm going to sell out late crypto autumn. And it'll have gone up 10x, 20x, 30x from then. And that's all I'm doing. I don't actually have to do anything. I was talking to a friend of mine about this. It's like, crypto is so incredible that it's been giving us the same opportunity every 4 years. And it's like, it's so stupid that it's been so easy. You just buy that big sell-off or add to your positions in the sell-off and do nothing. And everybody who'd done that would have made better returns than starting a startup. If you'd have raised $1 million for a startup, if you'd have just put it in the market instead, using that cycle, you'd have done better. I mean, pretty much everything we do, everything else is actually dilutive. And I know people are like, oh, Raoul, he's become such a crypto guy. He used to be the macro guy. He used to talk about oil and dollar yen. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that stuff because it doesn't produce 150% returns a year. I'm actually trying to unfuck my future and your future. That's what matters to me. It really matters to me. It, in fact, bothers me. I was back in England and I was with my closest and oldest friends. I mean, luckily they've all been pretty successful. Well, that group had been very successful, but not one of them was investing in anything. And they know I'm into crypto, and they kind of respect my opinion. Maybe sometimes, maybe not. But I just can't get them to talk about it or think about it. And yet they'd like talk about the next big house they want to buy and how they need to change their car. The UK cars and houses is the big thing. I'm like, guys, you could have made this all easier for yourselves by just doing some of this stuff. But they kind of can't. I don't know. There's this big stumbling block about investing for some people. The UK is really bad for it, I find. It was a bit depressing going back to the UK, just seeing how underdeveloped the crypto community is, or just investing in general. In Europe, investing in general, I mean, nobody does it. In crypto, yeah. If you're a kid in Spain, maybe Italy, maybe France, Portugal, probably. Certain countries have a high propensity for, it's that kind of cocaine hit that you're searching for your next high, the next 50x. Oh my God, I got that one early and that one. And then you're buying into this AI narrative. Oh my God, AI has started a meme revolution and everything in the world's changed. I need to buy this. Before you know it, you're going to get washed out and washed out and washed out. I mean, I'm looking at my 10, 5, 7, whatever, 5% maybe allocation to memes, and which are Church of the Smoking Chicken Fish, which has been correcting recently. It's still probably well above where I bought it. I did add a significant amount. I got a decent size in that, really, for me in a meme coin, because I fucking love the community and I love the humor. But who knows? I mean, maybe maybe Lord Vishnu fails and they worship another god, the AI god. I don't think so. I think Lord Vishnu's all powerful, but certainly do not follow a moron like me into what I do. The other one I have is Doge. I think Doge is the alt cycle. I think it does it really well. I think Elon even calling the bloody government thing that he wants to start Doge. But let's see. Who knows? Have I done all right out of my memes? I probably doubled or tripled my money. Double, triple, maybe. I don't know.
Check out the link below if you buy and spend coins. Check Nexo Exchange, $35 in Bitcoin for welcome bonus just for sign up. And I'll see you in the next one.